What is up, everybody? It's me, RDV, again with Eric Brain, who I apologize. He might be swearing tonight, saying some harsh words. So if you have kids, um, don't let them watch this. We're not a kid-friendly channel. Never have been, and I just want to point that out. If you think we are, you're mistaken. So, yeah, a lot of cool stuff going on tonight. Obviously, sports fans. Some are cheering, some are swearing. Some are doing both in the same game. They're happy, and then 1 minute takes a turn, the worse. But all right, though. But if you guys haven't already done so, yeah, I said please do the clicking and the liking and the subscribing and all that fun stuff. As we're gonna jump right into talking about this week's new comic books coming out this week. Oxymoron, I know I said that. This week's new comic books coming out. Yeah, tongue twister. Anyway,
sit down, Giancarlo. 1 down, 2 to go.
All right, getting into this. All right. Oh, hold on. We actually have there's a third player in this game.
I was told Breen wasn't going to be here. I thought I was going to be the guest star this week.
You know, I didn't think you're going to be here either. I thought it was going to be for 15 minutes, and that was it. I was all set to go. Mr. I get busy this time of the year, so
I do. Listen, I told you I can't stay up late tonight. So
I know. I know.
I can't. I may not hang out through the whole stream. We just don't know.
I didn't think you were going to be here for any part of the stream.
I was not planning to be home at this point. I got home a lot earlier than I anticipated.
Brain was not planning to be joining me tonight because, the Reds are losing now.
No,
I was about to say I caught some of the. Wait, was it the Reds?
No, the Reds just started. Yankee Red Sox game is bottom of the ninth.
Red
Sox up. Red Sox up 2. Yankees have the bases loaded with 1 out.
Come on, Yankees.
It doesn't make a difference to me. They're both teams that are probably going to piss off him tonight.
What's the what was the game I saw? It was Detroit and Cleveland. That was the one I saw.
Detroit beat Cleveland. Chicago beat San Diego today so far.
Oh.
All right. Well, hello to Cheeseburger Comics being the first one in the chat. Hello.
Oh, I'm hungry.
Thank you for joining us.
Where's my phone?
And I gotta ask Cheeseburger Comic Books, if you're ranking or talking about comic books, do you hold a cheeseburger in your hand while you're doing it? Because if you're not, that's a lie. But name. There's got to be some kind of cheeseburger, Can't be like the Geeky Puppet Show where there's no puppets. We're already doing that shtick. Ain't that right, Zach? I guess Zach had a phone call. Anyway. All right. Well, number 5 for this week for me tonight is going to be scroll down. Oh, it's really far down. Is it really that? Oh, there it is. Teen Titans Go. I can't believe that it's that far down at the bottom of the list.
Sit down, Jazz. 2 down, 1 to go.
Raven's got a problem. Horrible. The only way she can save the entire Earth from becoming a playground for her demonic brothers is to win the Azarath trials by fire.
Welcome home, Raven.
I know. Demon fighting bros. Yep. Her human teammates aren't the greatest backup, but it all comes down to one last vent. If they can scare the demons badly enough, they can save their planet. How lucky are you feeling, Earthlings? We got Amanda Diebert, who's no stranger to this book before, and Agnes Garbuska doing the art. So, like I said, I enjoy these, and I enjoy reading them on the channel.
2 actual women.
Yeah, right? That's a shocker.
At DC, it is.
Yeah.
Shockers at Marvel. What are you talking about? Who's the
Amanda Diebert is an open, proud lesbian, but she doesn't put any of that crap into her book. Because she knows that kids don't care about her sexuality. They care about you being entertained. And that's what, if you're doing a kid's book, or any book you're doing, it should never be about you. It should be about entertaining the people that are going to read this. So, just food for thought. Cheeseburger.
I want actual food.
cheeseburger for that? That's actually.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna eat a
He
cheeseburger.
says I'm eating a cheeseburger right now. Nice.
What if Cheeseburger in comics is really Doug Ernst and he just stopped eating pizza?
I don't know. Maybe Doug Ernst is on a salad kick now. Maybe he's gonna be salad in comics.
Maybe.
Ooh. Anyway, though, that is my number 5 for this week. And look, there's no variants. Why? Because it's such a great book that got shoved all the way to the bottom of the barrel. 32 pages for $2.99. How is this not number 1 at DC right now?
Because it's a children's book.
Because they hate Teen Titans. When Teen Titans is actually written like Teen Titans, they hate it.
Oh, that's too bad.
I know, right?
Sit down, Trent. Boston up 1-0.
Yes.
Boo.
Yes. From now on, this should be called Top 5 Sports Ball Comics. All right, Zach. Since you're the guy who has a comic book list tonight.
Hi, I'm Zach.
Hi. We know.
Hi. I didn't even pull up League of Comic Geeks. I've got a pretty hefty pull.
I know you got Absolute Superman you want to talk about later on tonight.
I've got 10 books. God, yay, 10 books.
Are you picking up Absolute Evil?
Yes. But for number 5, we're gonna start with let's do Rook Exodus. Rook is back.
Wow.
That's what I'm talking
that
about.
low on the list, your number 5.
There's 10 books, so I'm only talking about half my pull list. So this made it into the top half. You gotta look at it that way. Jeff Johns writing, Jason Fabok, who I didn't hear about before I started reading this. Fantastic.
Really?
artist. Never heard of him before.
He
I
was
might have seen his name on like a variant cover.
He did Batman 3 Jokers.
Aren't you a Jeff Lemire fan?
Did he?
Too?
I only read that book.
You're a Jeff Lemire fan, aren't you? He was artist on Snow Angels. Also, that Batman.
I'm a Jeff Lemire fan now. I wasn't a Jeff Lemire fan a year ago.
Yeah. Okay. So you're just a bandwagon guy. Anyway. Fabok did that Batman book last
Three
last
Jokers.
year. Not Three Jokers. That was Jeff Johns also. He did the other one by himself, where Batman has to escort this guy who basically has the power of doing an EMP and has to get him through Gotham City. And it takes the 3 issues, and like it's a really good book. Black Label.
Well, yes. So critically acclaimed, one of the best Ghost Machine books. That's not tied in with like Geiger and Junkyard Joe and them. It's a different story, different place and time, probably. People, they go terraform these other planets. People like Rook get these masks that help them control certain animals. It's got a very cool, almost like a Power Ranger vibe to it, I guess you could say. But what was it? The past 6 issues kind of went a little bit slow, but also towards the end, like issues 4, 5, 6, really, it was doing the world building. Yeah, it kind of was. It was kind of like John's trying to do
funny. John's is doing a world building on a comic book where the world building had failed.
But yeah, this was really good. I'm glad that it's picking back up, and I don't know why they took a break. Maybe they need to write.
No, they brought back Redcoat. That's why. And Geiger.
Redcoat and Geiger have been going nonstop since Ghost Machine started. Rook was the first one.
Redcoat took a break. They brought in some new other books. They were doing more of the Hyde Street stuff.
Yeah, but all of that, I feel. Well, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Anyway, this is back, issue number 7. I'm looking forward to it. There's like a deer warden now.
Yeah,
kind of cool.
This issue, they're going stag.
So many cool, just neat the ideas and the imagination behind it. It's just really, really cool. So if you like sci-fi action, it's got that. It's just really cool. Worth checking out.
So basically, the base of this story was basically that she's the Wolf Warden. She's called Dire Wolf. You know, her father created this whole entire hub thing that basically terraforms this planet. But it seems like somebody sabotaged it. That's where we're getting the kind of little hints here and there that they basically everyone decided to flee because well, it's uninhabitable. And the people who are wardens were losing control of their animals that their home was controlled. Kind of like an Ant-Man controlling ants. So, and we're running into more villains. So I love the fact that we're running into now we have the Stag, the mysterious deer warden with the knowledge that could shake the very roots of the wild. Because they're trying to basically find her father, the guy who's the only one who could fix this. He's disappeared. So. Anyway, so yeah, it looks like it's a very fun series, sci-fi stuff. But
yeah, I think it'll be good.
Yeah,
looks like it'll be fun.
That was number 7. That was issue number 7 for Brooke.
Issue number 7. My number 5.
Yep. Well, my number 4 is a 5. I gotta scroll down towards. Keeping in with some really cool indie series that are coming out. My number 5 is, or number 4 is a number 5. It's issue 5 of Huck, Big Bad World.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna wait for the trade.
You might as well. I mean, if you haven't picked up the first,
I don't think I got number 4. I don't know. Something about this one's just not been speaking to me as much as some of his past books. I don't know. Maybe
so
it's just me.
The first story arc, as far as him finding, helping this guy find this woman who saved his life all years ago, that was 1 through 4. Through the 3 and 4 issues, 3 and 4, we find out that there's a secret government program that's been going around hunting down people like his mother. At the last issue, his mother gets taken. So Huck's now got to look for his mother. People says the people out there with gifts like Huck's aren't hiding because they're afraid of being found. But now that Huck has brought them into the light, they've never been in more danger. Who is a man whose job it is to kill super people? And why is he doing it? So we get this little cover right here. It's kind of like all the skulls. And a black and white cover. And there's a black and white and there's a normal. That's all you get. You don't need really even the black and white variant. Unless it glows in the dark.
Oh, that would actually be cool. It glows in the dark. That would actually be pretty cool.
Right? But I just kind of feel he's going to give it to us. Here's the getting ahead in life.
Ooh. Same writer you had last night?
I don't know, but heads are rolling at that joke.
Ooh.
All right, I'll head off on that subject.
Terrible. Oh, God, I can't even react anymore. I have nothing to say.
All right. Well, if you can't figure out what to say, I'll tell you what to say. Tell me your number 4.
Number 4, I'm actually looking. There's some competition. It's actually, I'm going through my list. There's a lot of good stuff here. I think we're gonna go with Speed Racer number 3, coming in from Mad Cave.
Like I said, there's a new Mad Cave book out there too as well. This it's based in the 70s. That's another one.
Well, this is Speed Racer issue number 3. David Pepos writing, David Tinto doing the art. Speed Racer, we get some Racer X looks like he's gonna be the main focus, the main draw of this one, which is cool. Of course, everybody loves Racer X, right? He's like the cool one, obviously.
I'm your brother, but you don't know it.
Yeah. But yeah, this has been the first issue. I don't know. The first issue was kind of a little slow starting, which is kind of funny because it's Speed Racer. Issue number 2 definitely pardon. Now it's my turn for the puns. It caught up to speed. It got up to speed. It was really good. So yeah, now we're going into number 3 here. Mach 3 gets stolen, and Speed Racer's brother.
Mach 5.
Mach 5, not Mach 3. God,
Mach 3 is a Gillette.
Yeah. But yeah, Speed Racer and Racer X have to take down a criminal biker gang after the Mach 5 is stolen. So
It's stolen with the chimp, and Chim Chim is trapped in the trunk.
Poor Chim Chim. Poor Chim Chim. This has been a pleasant surprise. I do like what Mad Cave is doing, taking some of these older, quote unquote, less relevant IPs, but like stuff we grew up with, like Speed Racer or Flash Gordon, Dick Tracy. Well, we didn't, but like my dad grew up with.
Did you notice something about this car? It looks like the Patterson Batmobile with the big engine in the back.
I guess so. I guess it's got some more curves than the
fins, the bad fins and stuff. It kind of reminds me of the '70s actually Batmobile.
Kinda. The '70s or the '60s?
'70s or '80s. The one that Jason stole the tires off of.
Oh, I think you meant like the Adam West one.
Yeah,
the Adam West one don't have no curves on.
Adam West was the '60s.
Yeah, I know. That's why I thought you got the '60s.
Future. Anyway.
Yeah. Speed Racer, this one's been good. Y'all should definitely consider checking this one out. Of course, you got here, what is that? The Sean Galloway Saturday morning retro manga connecting variant.
Yeah, so means it probably connected the first one. So.
Yeah. So Sean Galloway's pretty good. And that's the Chris Batista. I'm just gonna get the cover A though. Cover A is really sick looking with the
magazine, yeah. Packaging kind of
yeah. This has been good though. If you're wanting comics, but you want don't want big two, you want something a little bit more indie-ish, this one is definitely worth looking at.
Yeah, I like the cover art as Alessio Zono. I mean, I hope to see him do some interior art if he does any.
Yeah.
You know, but it's,
the interior artist, I think it's this David Tento guy.
Yeah.
If he did he did issue number 2 and 1. So yeah, he's good. I like his style. He's got a good style for
so you're paying $5 for 32 pages, which is the same amount of pages that Teen Titans Go has for $2 cheaper.
But you're also not getting. I don't think you're getting. They don't do a bunch of ads. I feel in the
Teen Titans Go really doesn't have that much ads in there if you think about it.
The DCs normally I don't know. The ones I've been seeing, they do Well, the Marvel ones have been doing like that double page Jim Shooter and you'll see different stuff. But Mad Cave, I probably Teen Titans Go is the same, but I know Mad Cave hadn't been. So yeah,
you need to head Daredevil's puns off at the pass. Are you saying I'm cruising for a bruising?
Sigh.
I just drifted right into that one. I'm sorry.
Good grief.
Good grief.
Good grief. Good grief.
All right, let's on to the next one. Breen muted himself. He's like, I'm just too bored.
He said, forget these guys. I get it though.
It'd be awesome. I can imagine him playing, or he's watching his baseball game, and then like bases loaded, about to hit a homer. Coco hits a remote, changes the channel.
That'd be fun.
Well, it only took Hunter Green one batter to be losing. Ohtani hit a homer in his first at bat of the game. The Dodgers are up 1-0. That should be safe.
The Dodgers are up?
Yeah, I can't. I don't know how the Reds score run in this series.
They're not the Brooklyn Dodgers. They're LA, right? They're not the Brooklyn Dodgers.
They left Brooklyn in '57.
That's what I thought. I don't know the Dodgers. I just heard of the Brooklyn Dodgers because I watched old movies and stuff.
So number 3 for me is Rockefellers issue number 9.
Nice, good title. Good
I gotta say, I haven't really cared for the story with his sister and why she betrayed and all this stuff. I really don't care. But I do love the art. I do love the rest of the family. I like these past 2 issues. It's been like, okay, Reed has a black sister, but not as bad as when Reed had a black sister. It's just like, I don't care when characters come out of like nowhere. Kind of like that.
You know what this is? You know what Rockefellers is? I'm convinced. Peter J. Tomasi went and watched Demon Slayer, and he took note of like every time there's a fight, he pauses it to go look at the whole backstory of the bad guy. That's what this is.
Only when the bad guy gets killed.
Yeah, exactly. That's what this is.
Still nuts that has a $20 million budget and it's beating Superman. No.
Well, it took also like 5 years to make too. Took a
Hey,
long
and
time.
it's not even the best. It's just like it's basically a bunch of episodes put together.
No,
Crazy,
no, it's a
crazy.
movie. It will be split into a bunch of episodes later, but it was made as a movie.
Because they originally were supposed to do a season, but they said they're not doing seasons. They're just doing three movies.
Yeah, good for
So,
them. I mean, it works.
But hey, I like it this way. More anime on the big screen. It's a plus. And theaters get a share of the revenue. Because that's how you save cinemas. Bring anime to the theaters. Anyway, yeah. So, we got this. We got. At first, in a glance, I thought the grandma was wearing the Jay Garrick hat.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. I thought the same doggone thing.
He's had floating in a jar. It's his sister's eyeball.
The eyeball.
Gross.
It's been a lot of eyeballs.
So here she is with a giant Final Fantasy sword. Cloud Stripe sword.
It's true.
So like, yeah, there's only one variant. Cool. All right.
I appreciate the efficiency.
Soya Ohm has also been doing some art in here too, but we also have Francis Manipal, who's obviously the main artist and also working on the story with Peter J. Tomasi, who's a great writer. Check out his Superman run. It says sensor shattering. This gets to the big why. Why did the Rockefellers leave the 25th century behind? Why did Raina betray her family and hunt them down? Why did Rex the dog cross the road to get to the other time?
Boo! Oh man, that's not even you. That's the freaking synopsis. Oh.
Also, last issue, the Sun reveals he has some kind of like exoskeleton like power suit.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So what's up with that and stuff? So, all right. It looks like it's gonna be a good time. Let's move on.
Yeah, this has been a good Ghost Machine book, and it's probably one of my favorite ones. Honestly, just the whole family dynamic. It's fun to see.
Ghost Machine, Skybound, and Mad Cave have been so much a much needed relief or a much needed place for me to be able to go to as the books from Marvel and DC dip in quality. So it's nice to see there's actually people willing to put other engaging stories out there. And said DC losing Johns, that was so stupid of them. What is your number 3, sir?
Ooh, tell you what we're gonna do for number 3. We're gonna go. This is a weird one for me, but we're gonna go with Batman number 2. That is my number 3 book this week. Batman number 1 was shockingly good. I enjoyed Batman number 1. It's Matt Fraction. That's why it was shocking. Jorge Jimenez's art, fantastic. He knocked it out of the park. He understood the assignment. I like how Fraction has said, he's kind of gone on record saying that it's going to be a bunch of one-shot stories. There'll probably be some connective tissue, maybe building up to an overall story, but he says all the issues is going to be self-contained.
You know, I am liking the 40 pages. My only worry is that the 40 pages, like, it's going to be 36 pages.
Yeah.
And 4 pages of ads for books like DCKO.
Probably. Hey, look, I'm ready for DCKO.
That's great. Get it out of the back of the book and let me get 40 pages of just this awesome story.
I do get tired of seeing the same 4-page previews. I do get tired of that.
Firebox is great on this cover.
Firebox, yeah. I love
it sounds like it's going to be a Tim Drake story of him locked in the back of a paddy wagon trying to get out of there before he get the
Yep. That's how the last issue ended.
Honestly, not the biggest Matt Fraction kind of like a fan of his writing, but this intrigues me. Right now, I don't really want to pick up a new book, so I'm going to wait till this runs over and then read it as a trade.
That's fair.
Yeah,
that's a fair thing to do.
But,
like I enjoyed the first issue, Killer Croc centric. But they also laid a couple of other little story elements. Vandal Savage is now the commissioner of the Gotham PD, which is a little weird, but that's what happens when I
look at Jim Lee variants. Better than his Hush book, you know.
Jim Lee's got a variant. Jorge Jimenez has a regular and a variant.
Julian Totino.
He's actually got 2 variants. That was all right.
So it's supposed to be Richard Dragon.
Maybe.
It's,
Is it all the different kung fu?
I don't know. I prefer Ricardo Diaz. Oh, that is a good variant.
Yeah, that one's pretty cool.
That should be if the book's all about freaking Tim Drake. This should have been a cover.
I mean, it's called Batman. I mean,
yeah, but it's Robin taking over, which he's done in the past before.
I mean, I think it'll. I mean, Batman's going to be a significant part of the book. It's him rushing to save Robin from the GCPD, but also I don't. Again, hot take. I don't like Michael Allred. I don't care for his art.
Would it be crass if I said the book's called Batman, not Buttman?
I don't know, but
Same.
That's funny.
I like the blueprints here.
Little gadget cover. That's kind of cool.
So does Batman's chest piece, the batarang, come off and he can throw it?
Oh, that'd be really cool.
I remember Robin's his little art thing came off. He could throw it as a dagger.
Was that in the cartoon or was that in the actual comics?
That was in Teen Titans Go.
Oh, yeah. Well, there you go. Probably. I mean, that would be cool. I guess if it was like a little badge, that would be kind of cool.
So
yeah, Fraction. He had a really good first issue. So we're gonna see because first issue, you know,
you're bringing in Tim Drake though.
Yeah.
Please don't make it about his sexuality. I don't care about his boyfriend.
Just nowhere. Bernard's not in the characters that are mentioned in the little thing at the bottom.
Yeah, but sometimes they don't purposely. But I'm just saying.
But maybe he's reading the room and thinking, oh, maybe people aren't, because seems to be the only one Tim Drake is in. You look ahead in issue number 3, it's all Riddler. If you look ahead in issue 4, it's somebody else. So this may be the only one he's in.
Frenzy of the Batman Adventures, the one by Dan Slott we were reading for a while. Yeah. They're the DC. This is 2000s Dan Slott.
I know.
Before Dan Slott became a complete ass. Oh, he always was an asshole. It's just we didn't know he was.
I'm just pulling your chain.
All right.
Yeah, that's my number 3.
All right. Oh, cool. Alrighty. Going on to my number 2 book. And hello to MKF30 saying the Yankees lost game 1. Time to prepare for next season. In a way, at least if they lose to Boone, we'll be gone.
No, he won't.
No. It's just like Bone. We'll never leave. Alrighty, my number 2 for this week is right down next to Huck, all the way down there at the bottom, because people don't know a good book when they see one. They're too glossed over. We must buy everything Marvel, even if it's bad.
I don't think, I have one Marvel book in my pull list this week. It didn't even make my top 5.
Print Apocalypse, number 6, the final issue, I believe.
Oh yeah, Chainsaw Man and One Piece right there next to each other.
Yeah. You won't be One Piece with Chainsaw Man. Print Apocalypse is a mix of 50s sci-fi horror and horror tropes reimagined with a clever twist. Set in 1950s small-town America, that satirical adventure pits 2 stylish pinup girls against hordes of zombies and aliens, inspired by Hollywood filmmakers like Ed Wood and Sam Raimi and Edgar Wright. Pin Apocalypse is out of this world story with a Gil Elfgren aesthetic to titillate readers. Cover 1, cool, I like it. Number 2 speaks to me.
Speaks to me. Attack of the 50-foot lady, the 50-foot Foxy.
Foxy. And there's the crash spaceship. This is actually a page out of the freaking book, but instead they decided to make her a 50-foot giant woman.
Something about
those gams.
That dress is way too stretchy.
Well, it's completely torn too.
That is literally the movie poster.
I love it.
From the 1957 movie.
It looks so great.
And those heels are not real. There's no way. Those clothes should all be obliterated.
You just want to die.
Zach.
I'm just saying.
Zach, Superman doesn't really fly because he's a comic book character. He's not real.
I understand. the comic book logic. Let me have some fun. Let me have some fun, Breen. Come on.
Yep. I'm going to throw back. connecting variant. They've been doing all these. They've been doing these each issue as a connecting variant.
Look at that.
And then there's the other one. There's Foxy.
Oh no, the ice cream.
And Savette Shabina, 125.
Ina. Good golly, Miss Molly.
I know, right? But yep. Very fun issue. And if I can, I'll get my hands on and get that second cover. So alrighty, that is my number 2 this week. Zach, where are we going for yours? Number 2.
We are going, we're going to be on the DC Comics train for the rest of the evening, folks.
Are we? Of Absolute Superman?
Well, I am. No, we're going to go Justice League, the Omega Act special issue.
Oh, that's 1. Right, yeah.
This is the prelude.
I keep reading it as the Omelet Act.
The Omelet Act. This is the prelude to DCKO, so story threads from both Justice League Unlimited as well as Superman are going to be...
Ugly Flash costume ruins it.
Hey, I am actually growing to like the Flash costume. I'm actually starting to like it. It's growing on me.
Doesn't mean it's good if it's growing on you. It means it might be bad.
Yeah. Special oversized prologue to the biggest event of the year. Josh Williamson writing it, Cian Tormey and Yasmin Putri doing the art. You've got a few different covers here. Of course, the Dark Side Legion of Superheroes, Doomsday, also called Time Trapper. They're going to have a large piece of what to do with it. The Salvador LaRocca is really cool. Booster Gold has been kind of a key part of it, being a time traveler.
Booster Gold, you know, is that in all the books, like Deceased and all the other ones? He's always being like beat up or killed.
It's rough being Booster Gold, man. It's rough being that guy.
And the worst part, it's Green Lantern.
It's not.
Thanks, Green Lantern.
Yeah, I've just been really loving it. Between Justice League and Superman, those are 2 of the best books DC's been putting out right now. Superman by Josh Williamson, Justice League by Mark Waid. And so they're both going to be tying into this, which is going to go into the big DCKO that Snyder and Williamson are working on together. I think that's going to be a blast. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be a fun little winter event.
So 40 pages for the Batman, which is $5.
Yep.
And $6 for 8 more pages.
Wait, where are you getting that? Wait a second, 8 more pages.
So it's 48 pages for this book.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Compared to Batman. Oh, okay,
yeah.
I understand what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. Batman also surprisingly absent from this lineup. No, he's not. He's the very first character.
Pretty pricey, man. I mean, look at the price of these. Of all these books are like Batman, Superman, whatever.
Like well, this is a special. I mean,
I know it's a special, but you imagine, you wonder why a lot of people just don't really buy a lot of comic books because they don't have money to afford all of them.
Well, I mean, look, folks are the way I see it. Unless you're like rolling in it, which I don't know many people who read comic books. But
if you're working by yourself in an apartment, you're
or you're getting all those stupid X titles from Marvel. This one seems to be more. You get more bang for your buck. It's not a million different tie-ins and 3-issue miniseries, but I feel like this is a better option.
So my point is, it comes down to is actually if you're a collector or reader stuff, you wonder if you want to read it though. The thing is that is the book you are going to look at once and never read again.
We'll see.
That's happens to me. I've been trying to like dwindle out books that I don't. I'm not going to do that with. I mean, I want books I'm going to go back and read. So I've been getting rid of my older floppies and just grabbing trades. That way I can actually just sit there and read a full story, you know?
Yeah.
You know, instead of just take it out of the bag, put it back in the bag. Like, that's great enough for older books, you know, that have more value to me.
Mm-hmm.
But these newer ones, like I said, I mainly just go for trades now. And unless it's like, unless it's something I really, really want to have. So anyway, that is your number 2.
My number 2.
Alrighty then, going on to my number 1. There's a book we already talked about, and that is Rook Exodus. very fun series. It's I always forget that it's Jeff Johns because I'm so used to Tomasi and seeing him on a lot of things. So I just love the art on this. This is so great. Like for those who grew up watching like shows like Thundercats and what was Galaxy Rangers and a few other stuff like that. It's kind of cool to see kind of stuff like this, being put on here. And then the art on the dogs, man. When I see these wolves, I think of Barney. You're like, Barney, what? I think that's what his name is, right? From Geiger.
Yeah, the two-headed dog. Yeah, that's Barney.
Yeah. So whenever I see the wolves, I think of Geiger, and I'm thinking like, man, I wish Geiger would cross over with Rook. Because I don't think Rook's part of the Untamed world universe, is he?
That I know of.
Yeah, he's a standalone. But what if Ghost Machine, because he's a part of Ghost Machine, they brought him in. One of the reason why these people went to Terra Form is because of Geiger. They fled after the nuclear war and went to another planet. So you could tie it in. So, but obviously, I'll also never know too because you got like Rook, who's pretty much like a Star-Lord type, a little bit more serious, and he's forced to team up with his ex-girlfriend, Tyre Wolf, who is a homicidal kind of maniac as far as she's not afraid to put a bullet on him. So, like I said, they just defeated the bad guy from the first arc. I'm curious to see where this is going to go, and her father, if he's alive, he's gonna be a crazy guy, or is he being held hostage, or whatever, or is he a guy who doesn't give a shit about anything more? He's giving up on life. It's one of those three. Always be the stereotype. But I mean, who knows? Maybe 12 more issues after this. Maybe they will save the planet, and then where does the series go from that? Then, So I don't know. I'm curious to see what happens with this. But that is my number one for this week.
All right. Who wants to guess what my number one is this week?
Well, you keep telling me it's not Superman.
It is not Superman.
So
I like Absolute Superman.
Honestly, I'm gonna say it's Absolute Evil.
I'm gonna say it's Jizza.
It is. That's why you're the comic book pa, sir.
You mean it's not Spider-Man Noir?
Eric Larson? No, I'm gonna definitely. That's a definite wait and see. I'm kind of upset that it's Larson. Like, good lord, you could have put almost anybody else on that, and I probably would have picked it up.
Holy crap! Look how ripped Wildcat is.
I mean, yeah, you kind of have to be. JSA issue number 12. It is firing all cylinders. The Injustice Society summoned the Cthulhu otherworldly monsters.
Beth is doing a Spider-Man pose.
Yeah. This has just been a lot of fun. The interior artist, Diego Olortegui, I hope I'm saying that right. He's been really, really good. Yeah, he's been doing, Jorge Corona's been doing some variant covers. That Flash one is the latest one.
That's a guy from
Transformers.
Please,
the guy who's been doing Transformers.
No. But the way he's drawing Jay, he looks like the captain from Police Academy.
Oh, really? Anyway. Excuse me. Yeah, this is the conclusion. It says Ragnarok Part 2, but I think this whole story arc has been called Ragnarok. I could be wrong. But it looks like
it's Part 2, yeah.
This is going to be the conclusion to the first, really big story arc. Because after this, it goes into, a JSA Year 1 story arc where it, goes back to World War II.
2-part story. Wrapping up. Climax.
Yeah. So, it's been a lot of fun. I've been liking it a lot. Jeff Lemire he's been a decent replacement for Johns. I think I've been liking this series so far. These 12 issues, I think I've enjoyed better than when Johns was doing the other 12 issues.
The nameless ones, I gotta ask, do you think that's Cthulhu?
It's a Cthulhu stand-in.
Do you think so? Yeah, kind of. They can't legally say it, so they just say Cthulhu.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the pictures of them, it's like, come on. Yeah. All the tentacles and weird eyes and stuff.
So JSA versus Wontons and the Injustice Society.
Wotan.
Whoa, Tan. Yeah. Alrighty though, but yeah, it looks pretty good. Like I said, there's a series I dropped. I'm probably just gonna I'll get in a trade. It wasn't doing that much for me, But hey, I said if it picks up with it, I might just go back and dabble in again.
Hold the phone.
What's up?
Was that Cyclone in the supporting cast?
Yep.
And Atom Smasher? I haven't seen those two.
Gentleman Ghost. We have
We
Fog.
saw Gentleman Ghost already.
Shadow Thief.
Stargirl?
Yep.
Stargirl hasn't been in the book yet, so that's
Nightwing.
Well,
Spectre. Swamp Thing. Wally West. So these are just cameos. They're gonna be there for you're gonna show them in the distance, and that's it.
I saw the preview pages. Nightwing and Flash and Swamp Thing, they're like first page or two. They're just like little cameo briefings. There's not,
which kind of sucks.
The story. I wouldn't want them to be.
Black Canary.
They're for Justice League, not JSA. So
I like them all though. Anyway, though, that is the number one. Are you getting the a cover, or are you going to be picking up the Janet Warren Johnson?
I'm going to get the first.
Corona, yeah.
Yeah, I'll get that one because I've got the other one that connects to it. So
cool. Alrighty then, that is it for at least our top fives. If you guys have your own list, feel free to put it in the chat or in the comment section down below after the stream's done. But we're gonna briefly just scroll through books that are coming out this week. They're the freaking variant crap. Right, there is through Marvel Comics right now. The Spider-Boy is coming out this week too. Facsimile. Absolute Evil. You're wondering where all the villains are in the Absolute Universe of Scott Snyder. Now we get their first issue talking about who they are.
I am excited for that also. That'll be cool.
Already then we go into yeah. For Phil Kennedy Johnson fans of his Superman run, he's continuing it in the Book of L. Issue number 2. Yep. I might give this a chance, as long as the stupid twins aren't the focus in there.
Also, Benjamin Percy's Red Hulk is going way. I know it's only number 9, but it's going way longer than I thought it would.
Dude, you got Deathlock, Machine Man on the cover.
I know.
And whoever that chick is with the goggles. DC's Satanic Panic, which has Daniel Warren Johnson story in there, but it's an anthology book, 80 pages, $10.
Nope, not for me.
New issue of Scorch is coming out with Haunt versus
Venom 250 though.
Yeah. Null versus MJ.
I'd read it.
Spirits of Violence. It's probably gonna be. It's not. I guarantee it's gonna be Stephanie Phillips. It always seems to be she gets all the books I want to read, and then I'm like, no, can't read it.
Terry Dodson and Todd Knock are the interior artists for that Venom book. Those are two artists I would not think to put on Venom.
I don't know who Sabir or Perizada or Paul Davidson are, but the new series.
I'm not familiar.
But here's the thing, though. It has Robbie Reyes, Kushala, Phantasma, Hellverine, and more. I'm like, I don't want all the... I guess it is Space. Yeah, Spirits of Vengeance makes sense now. Because it's...
The first 3 are the only ones you need. You only need those 3.
I don't need Danny Ketch and Johnny Blaze.
I'm okay with Danny Ketch and John.
I do not need all the Spirits of Violence people who become, Spirits of Vengeance. All basically like it's a Ghost Rider family. That's what it is. It's Deadpool family, Ghost Rider family. We just had DC had their own thing, Metamorpho family, the Flash family, the Bat family. Ghost Rider is just its newest member of the families. It's all about family. I'm surprised you talk about this Starship Godzilla.
It's on my list.
They're in a space freaking like mechs Godzilla.
I don't know what to expect from it. So
they're battling kaiju's in outer space, and the freaking cover of it. If you look at the Godzilla, Mech Godzilla, it looks like a freaking Gundam Godzilla.
No, I know, and it sounds really cool, and the preview looks cool, but I don't know anything about the writer. I don't know anything about the artist. I just know that it looks really cool. I like the art style. It kind
And
of looks like Daniel Warren Johnson's, but a little more anime-ish.
And is she holding a alien egg from?
Yeah, kaiju eggs.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm definitely picking this up, but I just didn't know.
Yeah.
I don't know enough about it to talk about it. So
Yeah. I mean, it's not on my list whatsoever. I figure you'll pick it up and check it out because you're the more the kaiju person.
Oh yeah.
Chris Gucci wrote In Utero, Under Earth, and Oliver Ono's Godzilla Monster Island Summer Camp. So I'm like, 32 pages for $5. And then here's the other cover I saw. Here's the Star Wars cover.
See, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool.
If you know, it kind of looks like it's Mr. Macy. That's me. I think I'm Rick and Morty outside the little blue guy. So, yeah, maybe it'd be good. Obviously, for those who want the Spawn universe tie-in, there's Rad City, a future Spawn.
Marani just burned you, like really bad.
What do you mean? She's talking about John Byrne?
She said, y'all used to complain about comic books not having family values. Now that there's a lot of families out there, you complain about that. Make up your minds.
Okay. I never was on the whole family values thing. Because I was always for superheroes not having families. Clark Kent being single or with his wife, Lois, didn't need the kid. Spider-Man can be married, but I don't need the daughter. I don't need all that stuff. It's just like once it becomes a family thing, then it becomes all about a family book. It becomes less about the actual hero. It becomes more of a new chapter in his life. So, like Peter Parker, I liked it better when he was basically a college student. Will he or will he not be good with MJ? And then he's also got Black Cat. He's dealing with some other villains, and Jameson basically calling him a menace.
So basically, you just want him to be like the
miserable.
No, the comic strips where nothing ever really changes.
Yeah. I don't need, because here's the thing: once you change that, you can never go back.
Oh, that's you're right. Peter's still married to Mary Jane. Get the fuck out of here with that stupid argument. Move on.
What do you mean? He's not with Mary Jane whatsoever. What are you talking about? He's Spider-Cuck in his own universe.
Just think about what you just said.
No, I don't want them changing everything.
No, you said once they do, they can never go back. They always go back. That's the problem. That's the problem.
Okay, what's gone back? Does Jameson not know that
Peter married to Mary Jane? No, I win.
Does Jameson? Yeah.
He kind of does. He kind of does win.
Wins on. What? Wins nothing. Alrighty. What do we got here? Gotham Academy, Cool Universe, Red Shirts, X-Men 97, Steve Fox. But I noticed, I was talking to Marani a couple nights ago. They're doing this trick or treat thing.
Yeah,
Marvel's doing.
Issue. It's not even October yet. Well, tomorrow will be October.
These are free issues, free cookbooks coming out.
Oh.
On Marvel Halloween trick or treat read. That's one of them popping up. I noticed that. Here you go. Here's another one. Halloween trick or read Godzilla versus Fantastic Four.
I mean, it's an interesting idea.
Oh yeah, Kill All Mortals second series coming out.
Street Fighter swimsuit issue.
Yeah, he's on it.
Thought you could zoom past that. My eyes too quick.
It's on my pull list. Screw you.
It's not on my pull list, actually.
Look at this. The book that Geeky was complaining about, Nocturnals. He bought it and didn't like it. Trade. Yeah. It's getting its own Sinister Path #1. It almost feels like it's free comic book day. Is that what's going on? IDW as a sampler. Trick or Read. Hallowed Hauntings, a seasonal sampler from Top Shelf #1. Yeah, crazy. All these little little books coming up. Astonishing X-Men Infinity Comic. Okay, that's a digital. But look at it. That's supposed to be Cassandra Nova,
Cassandra Nova.
but it looks like freaking Puppet Master.
Looks a little bit more feminine than Puppet Master looks.
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Archie's $8 Halloween Spectacular. That looks pretty cool. 48 pages for $8. What was it? $8 for like 80 pages, I think, from DC. That one title you're looking at, or is it $7? Or no, it was $10 for 80 pages for the Satana thing.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we got Dan Parent coming back in here too, and that's really they're kind of crediting it. Man, these have been fun. And right now, all the Halloween candies out right now, you can go buy. Wow, we get a bunch. But the problem is, I don't want to pay $15 for like an 80-piece like bag. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. That's why you wait till the day after. Get it on sale.
All right, Archie's Halloween Spectacular. I kind of like this second one here. It's a flyer. It's cool. Monster mashup. If they have this cover, I'll grab this for the Bob White retro variant. But yeah. All right, and I think that's it for like individual issues coming out. The rest of these are kind of like, oh yeah, here's Femme Force Forever, $6.95 to AC. And then, oh yeah, here's the other one. If you want to get Fantastic Four teaming up with the first black woman to become a tennis player.
I'm waiting for the Fantastic Four Gargoyles team up. That one might actually be worth looking at. Because it's not being published by Marvel. It's being published through somebody else.
Yeah.
Oh, Sonic the Hedgehog. You're picking up Sonic?
That's issue 26.
Oh, that's a webtoon. Oh, that's a webtoon. Number.
Webtoon, yeah. Also, the IDW one is, it's funny that you mentioned that. Let's go over the trades. First, we got Predators versus Spider-Man, $16. Very cool series with Benjamin Percy. There's your Godzilla versus the Marvel Universe. Yep. Christian Ward doing a Two-Face trial separation story. Hyde Street Volume 1, keeping score. I recommend getting that. That's if you have not read any of the Hyde Street stuff. It's really cool. I'm not sure who's on this Spider-Man Noir Hard-Boiled Origins. I'm afraid it's going to be like somebody like a writer I just don't like. All right, so it collects Spider-Man Noir 2008, 1 through 4, Eyes Without a Face, 1 through 4, Edge of Spider-Verse 2014, number 1, Spider-Geddon, Spider-Man Noir video comic, and material from Spider-Verse Team Up number 1. So David Hine, and it looks like
Roger Stern.
Yeah, yep. The letter is Art Monkey Studio. So I don't see Dan Slott attached to this. It actually might be good.
Not bad.
$35 for 264 pages. Get it on in-stock trades for like 40% off. So
yeah.
I saw they go about this trade, and then I saw the new one coming out with Eric Larson. I was like, wait, what the heck? Yeah. Yeah, where he's where he in the Great Depression, he's a reporter. I love this series. Didn't care so much for the art, but I love the fact that we had like this kind of like this time frame for the heroes. So, X-Men Blue Coat, Mini Genesis, Omnibus come out. 90s X-Men, G.I. Joe, Romero Hero Compendium, Volume 2, $65. There's an alternative cover, Michael Golden cover. And let's talk about before we want Sonic the Hedgehog on the Go Volume 1. This is the IDW series that I was reading with the girls. This is issues like 1 through 12, and then the next one has like 12 through like 20 or 27 or 28, plus like the Whisper and Tales, whatever, or Tangles, miniseries included. So IDW is releasing like this week, and I believe next week is going to be like the next or a week afterward. So for me, who had never had a chance to get the physical floppies of Sonic because they're ridiculously expensive. I don't know if you ever looked at the IDW Sonic books, but there's a lot of them that are really, really expensive.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
$25. So that's better than paying over $100 for like a couple.
Yeah.
Ghost Rider Epic Collection, Death Race. It looks like Johnny Blaze versus Spirit of Vengeance. And it would have been great if we would have had back in the day Robert Redford as Johnny Blaze. We got a Carnage collection coming on here too from Star Trek. The Brave and the Bold, Demons and Dragons. Mark Wade looks like Scott something, and Jerry Ordway.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Have you ever read any of this stuff, The Brave and the Bold?
No, it's early 2000s, I think, but it's got a lot of great creators attached to it.
Sounds like when he relaunched it, 2007.
2007, it looks like, maybe. I don't know.
It says Brave and the Bold 13 through 16, Brave and the Bold Volume 1, 181, The Flash Volume 2, issue 107, and Impulse 17. So it's just basically going across random,
Scott Collins, Jim Aparo, Rob Lee.
Yeah.
Okay. Got Batman, Deadman, Green Arrow. Are they still calling him the Captain? Really? Just call him Shazam. Like, that's better than Captain.
Because the movie called him the Captain.
Catwoman, Dove, Jay Garrick, Wally West. The two best Flashes. Cool.
Remember how they hated the Shazam movie? It's a Zack Snyder film.
I love the Shazam movies.
The fact that it's still the Captain, despite the fact that he or James Gunn.
Those are two great movies.
So that's volume 2 of this
Volume 3.
Or volume 3. Wow. All right. Here's a Spawn of Venus EC Artist Library. Other stores, hardcover for $40 if they're on Fantagraphic. The Complete Megaton Universe, or Megaton Man Universe, Volume 1 from the 1980s, which I believe, I don't know if, I remember Aaron on Isla Comics, I don't know if he read one or if he just was selling a book. I remember he brought it up.
It looks like one that he would have had, one of his, like,
yeah.
What is it, like E-Man or something like that.
Did you check this out, this Knights versus Samurai?
No, it sounds like a video game that they used to have. There used to be a video game that was like Knights.
David Dasmachin praises Federico Meli for vividly portraying characters from England and Japan as they face various mythological beings. Under Todd McFarlane's direction, this adventure blends magic, combat, and the pursuit of truth with insights from consultant Teresa Matsura of Uncanny Japan, showcasing a unique clash and connection between feudal England and feudal Japan. 1 through 6. I mean, it looks kind of cool.
Yeah, there used to be like a video game on PlayStation. It was like Knights, Samurai, and something else. I can't remember who it was like. It wasn't Cowboys.
And I'm looking at the eyes, and you probably can't see if you're not watching this on the.
No, I'm looking. I had to get up.
The eyes are blood red.
Yeah.
Like vampires.
What was that game? What was that video game? What was that third faction? Knights, Samurai. Was it Pirates? No, it wasn't Pirates.
Knights of Zodiac. There's freaking dragons in the background, dude. Like
Knights, Samurai, and Vikings. That's what it was.
Oh my.
Knights, Samurai, and Vikings. That was the game.
Look at it. There's like, look how many dragons are there.
That's it. David, that's the guy. Oh, okay. See, I don't know. There's a red flag going up.
Interview with the Devil. Is that the guy?
That's the guy who wrote the new Creature Commandos comic. The guy who was Polka Dot Man and
Late the Devil actor, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think he was.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
He's an alright actor, but when he did that Creature Commandos miniseries, it just totally took a dump on what the Creature Commandos actually were. So he's kind of on my.
He's supposedly a comic book nerd because he's watched his little interview with him, watching showing people.
Maybe he is, but he's not a Creature Commandos nerd. I know that.
Right. So I just saw that coming out. I was like, Knights vs. Samurai. It could be a thing.
I mean, maybe this one does good. Maybe it does. It's not like a previously existing IP, so maybe it is good.
All right.
There's the Shiver and the
Yep.
Shiver whatever as you read. Yeah, okay.
Is that the?
That's the one Green's been waiting for. Come out. This is
Green quit comics right before the Jeremy Adams horror comic came out. I was interested in Green's take on that.
Right. Shiver as you read. All right. You can do that any book if you're freezing up here in winter. Collecting Amazing Detective Cases 11 through 14 and Men's Adventures 21 through 26. Shiver as you read is a perfect companion to Adventures into Terror, Venus, and other titles from the Atlas Comic Library. 304 pages for $45. Yep.
How many pages?
304. For $45.
Interesting.
And with your discount, it's even cheaper.
That's 45. That's not too bad.
It has mini masterpieces or governor pieces, we prefer. The Eerie Escape by B. Kriegstein. The Torture Governor. What?
Bernie.
Oh, okay, well, they don't tell me it's Bernie.
Yeah.
It's
Well, I knew that's why I said it.
Okay.
I'm just trying to help you out there.
Okay. The Torture Master by Russ Heath. The Drowning Witch by Reed Crandall. Reed Crandall is the name I recognize all the time because he's become one of my older favorite writers.
Artist.
Is he an artist? I think he's a writer too.
No, he's strictly an artist, but I think he and Wally Wood were the two best that ever worked at EC. And Reed also had a bad drinking problem that cut his career short.
Well, look at the
some
guy.
are worse than others. Woods and Crandall's were bad.
Was he as bad as the actor who played on Frankenstein in the Universal horror movie?
I don't know.
Because that guy was drunk on set while they're filming, and he died shortly later of alcohol poisoning.
Yeah, all I wanted was for them to not get embarrassed. They're getting embarrassed.
The Third Corpse by Bill Everett. Stories by Gene Colan and John Romita Sr.
Bill Everett had a big-time drinking problem.
Joe Sinnott, Dick Ayers, Jim Mooney, Paul Ryman, and George Tuska. All who ran through the shift to Marvel Comics initially fill out these issues along with Atlas regulars Fred Kita, Mort Lawrence, Mike Sikowski, and Myron Fass. And is also noted included is the first appearance of Gorilla Man by Robert Q. Sale. Character brought back in Marvel's contemporary Agents of Atlas series, part of their ongoing continuity. There you go. Gorilla Man. And then we also have Giant Size Man Thing. Volume 2. To the Marvel Masterworks. Like Plug edition. And then, for you anime fans or manga, the art of Rumiko Takahashi. If you don't know who that is, she's the creator of Inuyasha and Ranma 1/2. And a few other ones. From working on anime and art manga from 1978 to 2024. Collects a lot of her art. Here's $60. So, and that is it for this week. I did not see Henry in the chat asking me, can you show this? Can you show this? Kind of miss that. Henry, where are you?
Henry, where are you? Maybe he's over at East Channel. Maybe he's early for the comic book rankings.
I was going to say, is East streaming right now?
I don't know, but then you normally do comic book rankings? Let's see.
Rankings is at 10:30 Eastern.
Oh, is it 10:30 Eastern? Well, it's 9:30 Central. That's 15 minutes from now.
Sigh, those Jackson says those G.I. Joe compendiums are so tempting, but they're so freaking huge. Can you show me the door? Who showed you? Who showed you the link to jump on?
Jackson wins the night.
We all win when he leaves.
Jackson, once I find it, I'll show it to you. Don't worry.
You know, he got his MCS box in today.
That was funny.
Posted on Thursday. To find his post where he talks about those books is on Instagram.
Oh boy!
Unless he suddenly has a YouTube channel. Alrighty though, but that Two-Face cover that looks so gross.
I mean, when you think about it, Two-Face from the Nolan movie was also kind of gross.
Oh, Aaron Eckhart?
Yeah.
What a waste. What a freaking waste of a character.
I mean, he was good, but
for 10 seconds, then he was gone. He's at the end of the movie.
So was Joker. I mean,
no, Joker was through the whole entire movie.
Oh no, you're right. You're right. Excuse me, I misunderstood.
Yeah, I would have loved to see more Aaron Eckhart Two-Face. You know, with the gang and everything. Heck, man, imagine if they did the Long Halloween live action.
Yeah, but that's not Nolan's style. Nolan wouldn't have done that.
Well, I don't need to have Nolan. I'm just saying, if you're going to do a Batman story, I would love to have anything but. I can't. Christian Bale. I tried watching a clip the other day. It's like, what the heck are you doing, bro? Like, the voice is so horrible. Could they not just get somebody to dub over when he's Batman instead of doing? Where is she, Rachel? Stay awake. It's so horrible. Like Joker, like if I've been Joker, it's like, really, is that your voice you're going with? Like that, that would have been. I would have laughed my ass off. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I mean, visually it looked good, but I was not a fan of the Nolan movies.
I would have said Zach with hot takes, not RDV with hot takes. That is.
I've always said the third one was horrible. The way it ended. Him quitting being Batman.
Yeah, because he ran his course. He wasn't needed anymore.
It's not faithful to what Batman is.
And the trilogy ended.
For the live action thing, yes.
Nah. Anyway, folks, it is time for me to say goodnight because I've got to do some work.
All right, Zach, I'm going to show you the door.
Yes, please show me so that I can show Jackson.
Show you. Show me the money.
Show me the money. Why are these squares now? That's weird. I feel like I have to be. There we go.
Squares. I don't know why it does this. Like, I'll click. Oh, wait, like do this, and then I'll click.
Yeah, see, that's better. I'll
click back to the same one, and then actually that disappears for some reason.
Yeah.
So we can do
that. I like the circles. It looks like Mickey Mouse or Brainiac.
Mickey Mouse. Intellectual properties.
Oh boy. All right, folks. You can head on over to I Love Comics at 9:30 Central, 10 p.m., 10:30 Eastern. They're going to be reviewing tier listing new Teen Titans covers tonight. Well, Wolfman and Perez, Mark Wolfman and George Perez covers. So that'll be fun.
Right.
And Thursday we'll be back with all of our comics. With are they good? Are they not? Are they worth it?
All 7 of mine.
All 10 of mine. That's if I don't get the Null or the Venom 250, whichever one that one is. But
I am not gonna fall for it's a 250. You gotta get that issue. No.
Watch them bring Null into the MCU, and that thing will skyrocket.
They brought Null in, so he gets his ass handed to him by Mary Jane in the Venom suit. After Eddie struggled to defeat him.
Honestly, the Todd Knock and Terry Dodson art is almost enough to make me want to buy it. It's a weird artist pick for Venom. It's so bizarre. But, we'll see.
So bizarre. Bizarre,
So
bizarre.
bizarre.
Every time you look around, right?
I don't
So
know the
bizarre.
song you're
So
referencing.
bizarre. The 90s song, bro. You remember that?
No, once you get to the 90s, it becomes really hit or miss. If it wasn't on Disney, I didn't.
They played it at soccer games all the time. Yeah.
It was a huge song, but I can't remember what the guy's name that did it.
I also never went to soccer games, so
You never watch them on TV?
no. Why would I watch fake football?
Wow. How bizarre was by
My
OMC.
fiance right now heard
What was
that
it?
somehow. She heard that
OMC.
telepathically.
New Zealand
OM
group OMC released in December by Ha and Polydor Records. Yeah.
Izzy just heard that.
How bizarre, how
that
bizarre.
crack about soccer telepathically, and she's angry at me.
But there's also, yeah.
I had forgotten about that song, Maranya. I want to thank you from the bottom of my bitter, vengeful heart for that stinking song. Every time you wake up.
Every time I wake up, then I start to break up. Lonely.
Such a lovely existence until 1 minute ago.
Yeah. Lonely is a man without love.
Lonely.
All right. That's I'm going to end it right there with my rant saying that every Disney show needs to be canceled and not a new one until they bring back the second season of Moon Knight. I want more Moon Knight.
Hawkeye. I'll take Hawkeye over Moon Knight.
So would I.
Why not team up? All right.
Eh.
Because then they can bring back Ethan Hawke. Later.
Ethan Hawkeye.
You owe Vector an apology for canceling all of his jokes.
I know. That was pretty bad. But come on,
I'll just say this: if they do one with America Chavez and Hawkeye, it would be clear eye for the Hawkeye.
God.
Oh boy.
All right. Good night, everybody.